So what I'm going to show you here is just some of the WordPress basics. So once you've logged into your WordPress site, you're seeing what we're calling here is the back end of WordPress through the browser. And you see the dashboard, which has on the left there you have your posts, your media, your links, your pages, your comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, settings, calendar. Well, these are some of the plugins that I had plugged in there. It's not always the default of WordPress. But what I'm going to do here is just let you know which ones are important for you to understand. And basically what you'll be concerned with mostly is the posts page for posting to your blog, the Pages tab for entering static pages, and the Media tab for uploading media such as pictures, etc., and the Plugins tab. So I'm just going to show you that you can just click on any one of these, like the posts. I'm going to actually go into each one of these separately on a different email, but you click on the post there and you can go to all posts, or you can add new, or you click on highlight the pages, you could add, you can go to all your pages, look at all your pages, or add a new one. So here's, for example, we went to the Pages tab and you can see all your pages, and you mouse over one of the pages and you have the option to edit or quick edit. You don't want to trash them unless you do want to trash them. The other thing I want to show you is the updates. I'm going to navigate over to my site, the Marty's, and I'm going to, because WordPress is open source, that people are writing plugins and widgets for them all the time. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Actually, I'll explain that now. Plugins and widgets. Plugins allow you to customize your site because it's open source. People are writing these different ways to interact with WordPress. Multimedia plugins such as this MP3 player that we're looking at here from your site. These little widgets on the right are all different plugins that different people write because it's open source. And these plugins, and actually the WordPress environment, occasionally needs to be updated. And you always want to update because if someone discovers a vulnerability that can hack into your site through the code of a plugin, then these nasty people make that known, and they just advertise it on the web, and then other people can hack into your site. So then once the person who's developed that plugin discovers that, he'll update his plugin, or he's updating the plugin anyway for functionality, but if he discovers any vulnerabilities, he'll update the plugin. And so you always want to have the latest updated WordPress, and you always want to have the latest updated plugin. And it's very simple. I've navigated over here to the Marty's just to show you that once an update is available on the dashboard, you'll see updates. It says 1 there, or it might say 2 or 3 or 4, whatever's necessary to update. It's very simple to update. You just click on the updates there, and then it tells me I have the latest version of WordPress. And if it wasn't the latest, it would say just update now. Right now it's saying reinstall now. We don't want to do that. And in this case, the feed burner email widget needs to be updated. So I can just select all like that, and then I can just click on the update plugins, and it'll just do so very quickly, just within a few seconds actually. Sometimes others take more. So it says it was all updates have been completed, so I can return to the updates, and you might have to do one at a time if there's more than one, if you haven't done it for a while, but just be on top of that. So I'm returning to the updates, and so everything's updated now. So I'm going to navigate back over to your site. Is there anything else I want to show you regarding the basics? No, I think we've done it. We spoke about the plugins, and basically here's all the installed plugins. You really don't need to know too much about this just to have an understanding. I've given you all this functionality in your site, such as videos and MP3 players, such as right here, and here's the video page, so you'll see your videos, and then there's a calendar here under gigs. All these are plugins that different developers have created And because WordPress is open source, they make them available. Sometimes they sell them, but usually it's free. And then they're installed. Once they're installed, I can find them on the plugins page. This is not something that you need to know to really be functioning the site the way I build it. But if you want to start exploring and adding new plugins, then you could add new here, and they would all be shown here once they've been activated. You can turn them off. Like Hello Dolly hasn't been activated. That's kind of a basic one. Social Links has been activated. The YouTuber one has been activated, and you can turn them on or off. It's best to turn them off if you're not using them. If you want to add a new one, you just go to add new. Say you Googled on the internet a certain type of plugin, you want to know a better MP3 plugin, you can search on Google, and then you can download it to your computer. The way I do it is I download it. Once I find a plugin I like, I download it to my computer, and then I go to upload, and I can navigate to where I've downloaded that plugin, and then I've just got let's see, I've got a WordPress folder, and I've got themes, and I've got plugins. So these are all the plugins, and I can pick one and then upload it, but I'm just going to cancel for now. And then you click install now. So that's about it for the basics.